We're back. Hello, Zyla. Good to see you. How you doing? Let's see. First, yes, the first is yours. And contributed 6,000 to the Rage Bait game. Yeah, we're gonna get close to that real quick, aren't we? Let's see. I'll have to think about when I want to do that. Because I think last I checked, we're at like 50% or something like that. So maybe I should think about that for the next week or a week after. But how are you today? It's good to see you. How's your day going so far? Oh yeah, I just remembered it's Friday, so the weekend's coming up. Ooh, watch streak of 30. Thank you. Especially with the sleep schedule struggles and the multiple days I've had to like cancel stream and everything. I think that's thrown some people off. So I'm glad you're not one of them. It's been good. I've been kind of lazy today. I endorse that. Obviously, I've been quite lazy the past month, I would say, or like past couple weeks. Let's see. Right. I'm here. We just defeated the Dami Mommy in the tight white leather BDSM gear, which was a fun boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not quite sure like what the difference is. I miss Dami Mommy. Yeah, the last stream we played this, it was a BDSM Dami Mommy was the main boss that we dealt with. Also, hello, Edia. It's good to see you. Welcome. And apparently that's like one of the hardest bosses in the game. And Edia with the contribution to the Rage Bait game. Let's see. So yeah, Damiwami is apparently one of the hardest bosses in the game. And I like had moments of frustration, but it's hard to say what the difference is exactly between like Elden Ring or Dark Souls and this, but it didn't elicit as much frustration from me as it probably would have if I was playing one of those games. There could be like multiple reasons behind it, but I think in general I would say this game feels like the game is trying to challenge me instead of the game is trying to troll me. And then in like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, there'll be multiple times where I feel like they're trying to troll me. And this game might not be entirely troll free. They have their moments, but it doesn't feel like, oh, teehee, we're gonna have the boss be airborne for half the fight and shoot stuff at you and you just have to dodge. In this game, the Dami Mommy was airborne and like shot stuff at us, but if we parried the projectiles, we could shoot them back at her, which feels more fair, I guess, than the Elden Ring thing where it's just like, well, there they are. Watch them try to murder you for the next 15-20 seconds. Tan, welcome, Tan. Ooh, 15, very good roll. Not quite what you want though. You like one of those numbers. But yeah, that puts you as our high roller, so let's put that in. 1, 2, rolled 15. Okay. Don't know how long I will never get a 1 or a 20 again. I wouldn't say that. I feel like I think the 5 in a row is like really low odds. That's got to be like a 1 in a billion chance. So, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a billion streams in there. I would have to stream like like multiple times a day for the next 20 years or so. We will get it. Trust. I recovered my faith. Okay. As soon as I mentioned the odds, your faith was restored. That's not what I thought would happen. But I'm glad you found your faith. I'm glad you got your motivation again. Let's see. But how are you, Tan? Are you ready for the weekend? And also, hello, Edia. How are you? Are you ready for your weekend? Teleport to the Ascension Bridge. I'm okay. They're doing some job at my bathroom. Oh, like they're doing, so I cannot go or shower or anything. Oh, so they're doing some like construction work or something on it. Okay. So we're here. And yeah. This is where we fought Dommy Mommy. Yeah, that sucks. It's like, it always sucks when construction is being done on your place because, you know, you're always at least a little put out. Oh, I should go to the tree. I also bought Borderlands 4 and it prepares shaders or whatever it does and it restarts and it just crashes. I remember watching a stream of people like trying it out for the first time, and it was like big streamers, so they probably had pretty good computers. Rosa Isabella Street has this symbol next to it. Why? I think I need to go here for some reason is what it's, but okay. I guess we'll do that and the tree thing. Which one's the tree? I guess I'll just go to the hotel and access the tree that way. Some of my Evil Town era where I will just put a bad review out there. I'm pretty sure I have a good enough computer, so it should not be that. Oh yeah, I know I didn't get a chance to finish. Like, it was big streamers playing it for the first time when it was like released and stuff. And so I'm sure they had like very good computers, but they were still having technical issues with it. I was hoping it would be patched out by now, but you having your issue of like shaders being loading up and it crashing makes it seem unlikely that everything is fixed. I liked the original Borderlands and I did like the second one. I did think the second one was the best. And I think a lot of people have that opinion. Okay, got my fruit. But I know, yeah, Borderlands 2 is peak. Yeah, that one, I think nailed it because of the villain. And I think after that, they didn't put as much importance in the villain. They were just like more worried about being like punchy jokes, all, you know, throughout, instead of, you know, like worrying about their villain and their storyline. But you're playing like 4 blank characters if you're playing with friends, or playing 1 blank character. You need somebody to like carry the adventure, and it can't be the main characters because they don't talk. Expert with the 155 streak. Ooh, thank you. Especially impressive with my schedule being all over the place. And daily roll is 19. Okay, let me change that. And I will hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. Just give me a chance to change the high roll. Oh god, immediately taken out. Yeah. A lot of the times the high roller for the day is in like the first couple rolls. It really is a race. And hello, Kirk with the 7. Not a great roll, but we've definitely done worse. Minotaur man, love these peas. Yes. Welcome, expert. Good to see you. Welcome, Kirk. Hi Asterion, how are you? I'm actually still pretty tired. No, like, I'm not gonna put on a tough front or anything. My eyelids do feel heavy. But I think I can get through today without too much trouble. No way I'd get 2 nat 20s. It's rough. It happens, but it's way less likely than people think it is. It is possible, yes. Cause I'm trying to think on me like DMing like D&D and Pathfinder for so many years. How many times it's actually happened, I could probably count on like one hand. So in order to get like back-to-back 20s or back-to-back 1s, it happens. But oh, you put 10 as a 19? Okay. It may not have, I may have just been multitasking too much. Expert. Oh, that's not what I want. Close. Expert. Agenda. There we go. Rolled 19. There's that. Okay, that should work. 320. Okay, I think I'm all caught up now. But yeah, as far as like the D&D and other TTRPG experience, people rolling crits, I could probably count it on like one hand. It's different if you're just like rolling a dice over and over and waiting for it to happen. But if we're talking about tabletop, like actually playing, it takes a long time for it to actually happen. Let's see. There we go. Doing good. Be in and out. Wishing you luck. Okay, thank you for the luck, expert. I hope you have a good day and good weekend if I don't see you again. Let's see. I'm alright. Woke up a tad early because mom was outside the door talking to pets with a loud voice. Good. Other than that, doing laundry, gonna set up my PNG in Fugatech later. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to set up because really all you do is like upload the different versions you want. So you want the non-talking version, the talking version, and then probably, you know, the non-talking versions again for the when you're muted or when you're deafened or whatever. So should be pretty straightforward for you. Okay. Now I gotta try and figure out why the hell this speech bubble is here. Makes sense? Yeah. It's like, it's a simple, what do I want to call it? Do I even call it a program? I'm not sure. Application? It's a pretty simple application. All right, now why is there a speech bubble here? The Witch's Tower and Princess performance by Adelina. Yep, we did look at that before. It's a little cathartic just one-shotting these guys so easy after they were paying earlier. Also looking forward to tomorrow. Let's see, 27th. That's the birthday stream, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay, good. I wasn't sure if I was remembering that correctly because I'm like foggy-brained and everything. And it's you finally getting to start Resident Evil 9 with Thirst Trap Leon. Correct, yes. Thirst Trap Leon and Thirst Trap Gideon Victor for some. Okay. You can just blow up, I guess. I start early considering I'm going to get a lot of text, emails, and Discord DMs saying happy birthday. Yeah, that's true. Could also go into like do not disturb mode if that would help. You know, just to like concentrate on what you're doing if that's the issue. Squid, hello Squid, welcome, welcome. Sorry about the 4. But you've gotten the high roller for the day like a couple of times, so I doubt you're too beaten up about it. But how you doing today, Squid? How's Subnautica going? Be surprised how stubborn my family gets. Now, why did the game want me to come back here? Or at least I think they want me to come back here. Good, thanks. It's going well. Cool. What... Do you know, like, what biome you're in? And it could just be like a description like, oh, I found this new area. It's looks kind of like this. Because that might help me know where you are exactly in the game. Okay, so... Well, I guess we'll go this way and maybe I'll find whatever this speech thing is. Well, it's not up here, I guess. They'll keep calling until I answer, even with the do not disturb, and even ignore the do not disturb notification. I'm like, fine, I'll answer. Oh, okay. I don't know it was like that. That would suck. Wide swings are better for that. It's worse with the grandparents. Well, yeah. Grandparents a lot of the time. Oh, it's you. It's this guy I helped escape. But yeah, grandparents are anybody above a certain age who wasn't like made aware of how like electronic device etiquette was established. They tend to be a little more like, I sent them the text, you know, 5 minutes ago and they're not answering. They must be ignoring me. Like they don't really know how it works, I guess. Is what I'm saying, where they're just like, where they'll treat it like a phone call almost, or even in like emails, sometimes with older people, they'll write it as if they were writing a letter instead of just being like, hey, yeah, cool. I've gone down to a place with giant fish bones. Okay. There's a couple places that could be, but you're getting down to the depths.
Nice to see you again.
So
I thought
that's some pretty good progress.
Chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive.
Oh, thank you for the head mats. Thank you.
It's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation. Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word.
Nice. Yeah. Like, I won't say like a percentage or how far along I think you are done wise, because I might be like totally wrong, but the lower you go, generally, like the more unlocked things are. That was not quite, that was pretty much the case with Below Zero too, but then my Below Zero playthrough bugged and I lost the ocean. So yeah. Okay, what do you have? Carcass Crystal Axe Blade. It's an advanced weapon with motivity. And then what are you? The White Lady's hunting apparel. Hunting apparel worn by the White Lady, the woman who lost her song adorned her stage with the blood of puppets. Sisters dreamed of a great stage. Now I want to get some White Lady apparel. What are you? Disruption cartridge. I need money. Oh no, that's not good. Wait, what's not good? oh, that might have been to me losing the ocean in Subnautica Below Zero. Yeah. You can't really complete the game if you have no ocean. All right, let's grab that because that might actually be mechanically useful. RE9 is on console, so don't expect PNG during birthday stream. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that would be a pain in the butt. You'd almost need like a second microphone and have that hooked up to the computer, and then yeah, that sounds like a mess. Don't try to set that up. What's the reason for coming
I
here?
used to be a fan of the actress Patricia, not the red actress Adelina, but her sister. Patricia had an angelic voice like her sister. If she'd become famous, they would have called her the White Goddess. But her career was cut short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details. But the memories people had of her songs. You should have heard her voice in her prime. Something transcendent like that. Makes you feel alive. I survived. So I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions?
Okay. About what you saw.
Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel. There's so much to see. Although, most of it has burned
Edie with the
down now,
watch streak
I
of 5.
suppose.
Thank you, Edie. Thank you. I forgot
The
when you
most
lost yours. It
fascinating
might have been
thing,
last week, I guess.
couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet.
Oh yeah, it was the maid
I
thing,
read
wasn't
memories,
it?
but
Or was that
still,
last week?
Any way
I
you
forget.
look at it, it's the made puppet's words. Probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
Wait, what? I feel like I missed something in there. Finally bought a desk stand so I can set up my second monitor, which will make setting up capture card so much easier. Oh, okay, nice.
Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did.
Squid my boy.
It's the heart of Krat.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I could figure out what I
The
missed.
most fascinating thing. I couldn't believe it.
The writing on the
writing
back of
on
a
the back
maid
of- I
puppet.
read memories, but still, any way you look at it, it's probably designed like that. What kind of still?
Or a maid puppet?
I used to be a fan of the actress, but I survived.
What maid puppet? How am I supposed to find that? It's on delivery though, so it should be here in the middle of next week. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I actually ordered myself some new headphones today since these ones are starting to show their age. A little wear and tear. Like, they sound just fine. It's just that the adding is not what it used to be. So am I supposed to find a maid puppet from that conversation? Maybe the Stargazer has some sort of like tracker on that. Teleport. No. Huh. So is that just more information and not like a quest he gave me? Wait, where'd the dude go? I think he's up here. Okay, I thought that might be a quest, but I think he was just giving me lore. After the playthrough, I could just look it up, but all right. So I have 3K. I want to buy the white lady outfit, and I want to buy this. So I need 5,700 ergo. That's one of these. One of these. And one of these. Use. Looking for a new headset. Dad's trying to get involved, buy the most expensive version and ignore other people's requests. I'm like, Dad, stop. It's not been on my mind much as a result. Yeah, I could see that working out. Let's see. Because it's one of those things where you want the, like, there's a boundary between giving advice and kind of backseating, I guess. And sounds like he's crossed that line. And that just kind of like takes the fun out of it. I mean, that's, you know, why I don't like backseating for gaming. If it's just like, if people could strictly keep it to advice where it's just like, oh, I liked using fast weapons in this game, that I'd be fine with. But a lot of people cannot draw that line for themselves. They have to be like told to stop, or it's just like, okay, I don't need to know that this is the best weapon in the game. I just need to know, did you like it? Don't make it sound like it's the best weapon in the game. Just sound like a fan of it. Then I don't have to think you're trying to backseat me. Okay, white lady apparel. Because like watching other people's streams, when I have played a game and I'm watching somebody who's never played that game, I find it really fun to see what they come up with, as opposed to me. And that was kind of something I found fun about DMing, is like, oh, is this player going to build a barbarian like freaking everybody builds a barbarian, or are they going to show me something new? Usually they'd build the barbarian like everybody else builds the barbarian, but still, it was interesting. It's better to venture into the unknown sometimes instead of be like, Oh, well, here's another, here's the same old thing. Okay, so I think we're good with that. Gonna use the headset until it's completely worn out, then get a new headset. Right, yeah. And mine, I think, is getting on the verge of worn out. Because the ears aren't as comfortable as they used to be. And one of them just it doesn't have its shape. Like, it's a little loose. Like, it's not as in shape as it used to be. Okay. So let's see what's beyond Dami Mommy. Well, looks like Sophie is mostly goo now.
Save me.
Oh, God.
It hurts so much. I want to be free.
Has been cracking and freaking out as of late, trying to be gentle with it for now. Oh, gotcha.
What do we do? I don't know. I can't make this choice. I think she wants to live, but what will you do? You have to decide. You, not me. Keep her alive, perhaps against her wishes, or give her peace. It's your call.
Ah. And there's a timer. Fuck off. She wants... Why do they have to put a timer on it? Okay. She seems happy with that. But yeah, being gentle with it helps for a while. I don't break a lot of headphones, but I'm not exactly
I will be with you.
good at being gentle.
Very end.
Are we going to become like fully human after this? Or wait, I think we have the blue hair. It looks kind of gray, but I think, you know, that's the point. Shadow Flower. Okay, we got a new song to listen to. True power was the ability to move time. Oh, that's right. There was that reveal last time. Like, us dying and coming back may have been a result of, like, Sophia using time-bendy powers. My blue fairy.
We did do the right thing, didn't we? I trust you. Let's keep going.
I'm gonna have to look up, like, what are the differences between some of the decisions I've made in this game. I'm hoping I didn't lock myself out of content, by just kind of following my gut. But I'm assuming it was the right call to put her out of her misery because turning into goo did not look like fun, and she said she was in a lot of pain. So I'm hoping that was the way to handle that. Okay, so it looks like we're back to dungeon crawling after that. Yep. Hey, Forrest contributed a lot to okay, I got blown up on. Contributed a lot to the troll game. Damn. Also, hello, Forrest. Good to see you. Ah. Let's see. I hate that. Speaking of DM, forgetting my playing Mecha Chameleon for Sunday. It's very early in the morning. Yeah, I do remember that. Since they're all in the UK. Let's see. But yeah, Forrest, how you doing? How's your Friday going? Hopefully not super busy. Let's see. I hear a noise in that direction. I'm not sure what it is, though. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. Doing well. It's going well for the time being, but super busy. Trying to fix last minute bugs on some work before I take the next week off. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm pretty sure you mentioned taking next week off. That feels so backwards, though, to be like, well, I'm about to take a week off. Time to overwork myself with hectic busyness. I need to listen to that record, I think, that I got from putting Sophia out of her misery. Okay. Play. It does, but I should be okay in the next bit, I think. Super close to having it all done. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. So is it a full week off, or is it just like most of the week off? Whole week. Nice. That should bring the stress levels down a good bit. And I forget why you were taking the week off. Was it to go somewhere? I remember house sitting was the reason for you not streaming yesterday, but I forget what the week off was for. After playing Clair Obscur, I'm hearing some familiar words in the French music. I heard Lumiere, which I think is light. Lumiere, that was right there. And then Obscure was somewhere in there. I should have learned French when I had the opportunity. I didn't know it'd pay off in video games. I try to take a week every 6 months. Sister has now decided to go visit her mother and father-in-law. That she should do it when I have time off. Oh, okay. Great. Gotta love family. Still need to play Expedition 33. My backlog is too much. It's one of my top 5s, I think. Part of it might not just because of like strictly gameplay reasons. Like, I don't know how other people score favorites, but I will usually take a flawed game that takes risk over a technically perfect game that took like no risk kind of thing. I like it when they're not afraid to try something that may not work versus one that's just that like follows the formula of, you know, oh, we're going to make another COD by, you know, doing the things we did. I feel warmth. House sitting, but it's easy peasy and not so far that I can't run back and forth with how I need to. Okay, well, that's good. I'm gonna be lurking for a bit. Should be back later. Okay, sounds good. I hope you get your stuff done so you don't have to worry about it when you're on vacay. All right, let's teleport. Now that we've listened to our record. All right. Continuing on. Fire got him. That's what happened. I need to escape that, but I'm kind of stuck in animation after I finish those guys off. I am surprised that this like final dungeon is still going too. This has been like a very large part of the game. Okay. Can you chill? Near the end, it seemed so, but this like tower we're ascending just keeps going. It's so big. I'm pretty sure we're going to finish today. Because like all of last stream was reaching this tower and like ascending it. And more like NPCs and side stories are dying or getting wrapped up. So it seems like we're nearing the end. But unlike Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3, or even Elden Ring, when it seemed like we were close to the end, that's when things felt like really short. And it feels like it's really long here. Because once you get like the Lord vessel in Dark Souls 1, the game moves very quickly. It's just kill those 4 bosses and you're done. Then in Dark Souls 3, it's like, oh, welcome to Lothric Castle. Kill 2 bosses and you're done. Then in Elden Ring, it's like, the destined death has been released. We're going to teleport you to the end, and then you're going to fight 3 bosses and you're done. This has been like a huge dungeon crawl by comparison to those 3. Okay, did not get exploded upon that time. Because of terrain. Hot damn, yeah. It's interesting that that's like such a different experience. Oh my god, stop. Just die to fire, please. So I need to sharpen this. Moonstone. Has the journey been good at least? I would say so. Like it doesn't, like it tells the story as you go, as opposed to the Dark Souls and the Elden Ring, where you're kind of like told the story in the beginning, because it's like it does the intro cinematic, where it just kind of like sets up the stakes, I guess. And then you just do what you're told, kind of. Because at the very beginning of Dark Souls 3, you're like told that the Soul of Cinder needs to be reignited, and then your journey is doing exactly that. You can choose not to, but I think most people start doing that ending. And then Elden Ring, it's like, you must become Elden Lord, and then you go and do it. This one, there's more twist to it. It's not just like there's an intro cinematic that says, you go and stop Simon, the alchemist. But I wouldn't say it's like so much storytelling that it approaches some of the more theatrical games, like the new 007 or like Baldur's Gate 3 or something like that. they are developing like bad guys that you meet and then later have to take on, or hearing about a threat that you're coming close to, instead of it just being, I mean, this would probably happen more than in Elden Ring, but it still happened to me in like Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3, where I'd just be like running around, be like, kill this guy, and then I go down the hallway, round the corner, trigger a boss fight, and not know anything about them, and just be like, okay, well, I guess we're in a boss fight. But for this game, a lot of the boss fights have some sort of build up to them, where I get a feel for what I'm up against narratively, if not mechanically. Also, I should probably check on this elevator, see where it goes. Makes sense? Yeah. And a lot of the Dark Souls, Elden Ring stuff, if you want the lore, you have to read the items. And even then, it's kind of a challenge to piece everything together, because you might find an item that's connected to a particular boss or story thread or whatever after like 10 hours of playing, and then at the 30 hour mark, are you really going to remember that you read that? Maybe not. So you might find all the evidence you need to piece some things together, but if it's days apart, if it's hours apart, there's no guarantee that you're going to remember everything. Here we go. I like feet. Why? Explain that. I don't understand the foot thing. Like, it feels just out there. Like there's no effort to like hide it. It's on the opposite end. It's like, you know, oh, I have a thing for hands. It's like, well, they're just out. They're just on display in places. There's no like hunt to see someone's hands or feet. You could just go to a pool.
Ciao, Bello.
Hello, Red Fox.
I had a feeling you were no ordinary kid, but I never expected to meet you here. It's a trivial matter. Everything is trivial in this part of the business, reward or no reward. The reason for kidnapping someone, or for blocking your path here. But if some audacious behavior
Husband sent that while I was washing the dishes.
That's a different story. In all honesty, I don't want to fight. Not you, at any rate. For one, it's a damned hassle. And why should I go out of my way to satisfy an employer who didn't pay me enough? It's not too late. We don't have to fight. Just show me some kindness, and I might change my mind.
Okay. I do feel like FromSoft games, when it comes to their stories, it can feel up to interpretation at times. Yeah, which I'm fine with that up to a point, but it feels like too much of it is left up to interpretation to like satisfy me. Because it's not just like, oh, the ending is up to your interpretation. It's like, no, this whole section of the story is up to interpretation. It's like, okay, well, then if my interpretation is off for one thing, because I didn't find a shield that's on this ledge that you have to do this parkour for, and to get the correct amount of interpretation, then all my interpretations are going to be off. And I don't necessarily want to go to YouTube and watch like a 7-hour long video of somebody being like, and on today's episode of Is It Real or Is It Bullshit, we are going to look at the Snake Crest Shield, and just listen to them drone on and on about what might be their interpretation and what might not be their interpretation. I don't get engaged by that. Like, I might like the lore, and like if somebody puts down like all the facts and be like, oh, this is cool. But if the way it's delivered to me is, you know, there's a shield that you have to jump down a deadly ledge in order to reach, and there's a pair of sandals that you have to kill an NPC in order to read the you know, the lore of the sandals in order to piece this story together, like, that's not going to get me. Like, if the steps are that obscure and like hidden, I don't like, you've lost my engagement.
Thank you. This much? It might even cure him entirely.
Agreed. Yeah.
It's not fair the
It's
way I've been harassing you.
like, I need a
Only one who's
solid
ever been
base
kind
and
to
then
us.
something to,
I
then some
swear on my
interpretation,
life as a stalker
not
that your father is safe.
just
My
interpretation.
employer promised not to harm him. Go on then. Go to him. Geppetto's waiting.
Let's see. Oh, an expert. I will take that drink. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Let's see. And both of you got a 15 twinsies. Yes. Congrats. Congrats. Very good rolls, actually. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to sharpen this. And apparently I don't have to fight and kill Red Fox at all. Or Black Cat. How do I feel about that? Actually, that's not bad. I still kind of like the mouse one sometimes, especially fits with the white clothing. White. Yeah. I feel like I should have my hair on display though, so maybe I'll stick with the white lady or Red Fox, because if I was wearing the mouse mask, I wouldn't notice the change. Yeah, I believe they're both optional, which I feel okay with, honestly. I know some people are probably going to be like, ah, that's dumb. It should be hard bosses after hard bosses. And they shouldn't be optional because we need our game to be hard and grueling. Because I'm a masochist. But at the same time, it feels like story-wise, they don't have a lot of reason to stick to their guns. Like, this kind of helps me feel like the character that's become powerful. Like, the mercenaries are actually acting like people and weighing their options and being like, I don't know, that puppet boy is a bit strong. Have you seen his pee organ? I need to be hard. Okay. Well, you're gonna need AC for that.
It saddens me to see my precious son in a place
As
like
much as I
this.
am for the masochism, I also agree that it's cool there are optional bosses like that. Also have interesting storyline if you follow it. The hard P organ, yep.
I think all I've taught you is blood and violence. This will be the last time I ask. I promise. Simon has gone completely mad.
Durr.
He's trying to become a god by using a tremendous amount of ergo. I don't know what kind of world he wants to build. Perhaps there's no stopping him.
But yeah, I
trust
have
you,
gotten
my son.
bits of their storyline. I'm
And
not sure if I've
I'm
gotten
ready
absolutely all of
for
it,
any outcome.
but I have gotten it, and it is
But I don't know what
nice
you
that
think
the
of me.
fruit actually serves a
Speak truthfully
narrative purpose.
for my sake. Was I a trustworthy father to you?
No.
I see. I didn't do enough to earn your trust.
You did the love bombing stuff, like, oh, my wonderful
I wasn't a very
boy.
good father to you. I gave you more loneliness than love. That's my burden to bear. But remember, there is still plenty of time. Once all this is over, we can become a real family.
Can
I
we?
promise. I will give it back to you. The happy family we once were.
Passageway key. Also, I found another piece of quartz. So, might also be a good time to put that in my pee organ. As much as you are for what? Ayo? Okay. Okay. We can go straight ahead, or we could go around the side there. But I need to put that quartz in my pee organ. Hotel Croc. Let's see. Go upstairs. Through here. Get in my P chair. Activate my organ. Okay. So we can increase stagger window, do the guard regain, retain guard regain on pulse cell usage, increase our cube uses, add belt slots, shorten fruit time, increase special grindstone cube, legion arm. Okay. This might be... Oh, I already have one in here. So, yeah, I should do this. So we can do offense. Can't do any more defense stuff. Increase weapon durability, recovery speed. Anti-fuel catalyst effect. Increase max gold coin. Auto charge the Legion. I could grind my weapon faster. That could be useful, but it's not guaranteed to be useful. Maybe just go with the stagger duration. So I could punish a little with a little safety buff on the timer. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, as like a comparison to all these other chapters, if we go back to the first chapter, there was 2. Second chapter, 4. 4, 5, 3, 4, 4, 6, 5, 2. And then this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places to go. And it's filled with dudes. Some of these are just like, oh, I just have to cross a swamp and I'm to the next one. This one is like, ascend the tower 25% of the way further and you will get your stargazer. This is way bigger than any place else in the game. Okay, we got some pipe. There's a chest there. Assassin's amulet. Increases weapon attack in proportion to the number of fable slots is what I got, and this one increases critical attack. So if I do get a stance break, this does more damage. Okay. See, I feel like if this was Elden Ring or Dark Souls, this would have been like a platforming puzzle that I would have died like 5 times on, and it would have been an amulet I would never use. Let's see, 10k is what we got. And the lore would be like, ah yes, people used to do bad things to each other. There we go. I don't like how that lady is now like a common enemy. Oh, okay, that's different. You bitch. I thought there was a good chance he would cause me some damage. I didn't think he would go straight into the shoulder check and push me off to my death. What a bitch. Now, what do I do since I know the shoulder check is coming? Do I try to run past, roll past, or just get close enough to... Okay, yeah, that was the call. These guys are hitting hard, though. Oh, fuck off. The leaping amulet. Let's see what you do. I think I just remember it's like fall damage or whatever. Oh no, this is the max stamina. Why call that the leaping amulet? Down. Wait. That just took me down to that. So how do I get that? Run and jump? That doesn't look like a fun run and jump, but I can try. Yep, that dealt damage. Star frag, I think I'm maxed out on these. Let's level this up. Maybe some more health finally.
Is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
Alright, so is that a warning you're near the boss? Heads up? Probably. Well, not these guys. Oh, great. Oh, you're right, they grab. Okay, I can't stay too far from him because if he hits me with too many of those, the disruption will kill me. And if I stay too close, he's gonna grab me. This is gonna be fun. All right. Hey Esther, how's your day going? Hello Arcane, it's good to see you. How would I say my day's going? It's going pretty good. I am kind of tired today though. Like my eyelids feel heavy and everything. So I hope that doesn't like make me suck too bad today. But how's your day going? It's good to see you. Ready for the weekend? Okay. Okay, that's the insta-death stuff. And it's still right there. Okay. Not yet. What do you got to get done before? Fucking grab. When he makes disruption crystals, fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay. Schedule's different? What kind of different? And the grab again. I want to take advantage, but hopefully this eye frames me through the cloud. Okay. There we go. Kirk, let me take that drink. Thank you for the reminder. There we go. Tuesday through Saturday. What? Why the change, though? Was it a different position? Or did you find a new job? I don't remember you telling me about a new job. Or was it just kind of the whole, yeah, we have new changes. You did get a new job. Oh wait, no, now I did. Now I do remember. Yeah, you did. Because I remember you mentioning that you were looking for a new job, and or quit your job, and I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh my gosh. So, how do you like the new schedule then? I know some people are like really not good with working on weekends. And some people are just like, whatever, it's just a different day of the week. Community center. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. So, are you just starting, or have you had a little bit of time with it? Have you figured out if you're going to like it or not yet, or do you still need some time? Last minute vet appointment for my oldest cat. Got a BRB. Okay. I hope everything goes good at the vet, Kirk. And thank you for the lurk in the meantime. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Got through that. And it's unfortunately seasonal. That sucks. Did starts water. Hi, hello, Anovi. It's good to see you. How you doing? Are you? Let's see. Ready for your weekend, Anovi? Good, good. Let's see. At the gym, training back and biceps. Okay. Back is a tough one. Like, it's back exercises I always found rough because they're an easy one to ignore just because you're not really, it's hard to keep an eye on it back there. And also if you do anything wrong or like pull a muscle or make it too sore, it's one of the worst like muscle zones to deal with. Gonna red dye my hair pink, or probably just dye my hair pink. It's gone blonde now. Oh, re-dye. Okay. So, and this is the Neapolitan look, right? So you're just re-dyeing one half of it. Is that correct? Let's see. They did promise to keep me, even though it's seasonal. Okay, that's good at least. I'm glad they're being forward with that instead of it being like, well, maybe it's kind of out of our hands, yada yada. I don't like it when an employer is like non-committal with me. I kind of want them to make promises and then keep them. Let's see. So said Pistris 3. Listen, brothers and sisters. I, Pistris, why did we name him this? Shall tell you about true eternal life. An angel's gift was something humans dare not enjoy. Many humans died with hope in their hearts, and the ones who lived harbored rage instead of death. Eventually, humans destroyed and burned their hope on their own. That is how the angel became the god torn to death. But today, there are definitely those who survived with the blessing. They, the immortal ones, still walk around and wish for the resurrection of God. I clearly told the truth I witnessed. Now you shall all follow this path. Hey, Leo. Welcome. 10, pretty solid. I mean, it's not great. Oh, the fuck.
Oh, whoops! Oh,
damn.
I dropped my monster condom that I used for my Magnum Dom.
I didn't expect that from a 10 roll. Spend 10 points, roll 10, get 10. Okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're the most generous person I know on Twitch. Wow. Okay. So, where was I? I think I'm just going to dye all the highlights pink. Oh, okay. I've never done like I've never done any hair dyeing. It's never like, I'm a brunette. I don't know if I've ever mentioned on stream, but I've just always just kind of like let it do what it does. So I don't know how much work that is, but I know it looked like a lot. Yeah, Sue got the 20. Nice. You should dye your hair pink. And Ovi, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's going to be a look for me. We can be twins. No one would ever mistake us for twins. You don't even have horns. Oh, jeez. But yeah, thank you again, Elio. I don't know if you need to lurk and work, but if you do, go for it. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Okay. It could happen. I mean, if the person was blind, maybe. Ah, damn. Arcane. You got the good roll on the other one. Will you dye it pink with me at a gin? Oh, some girl doing the daily roll. What do we got? Oh. Okay, some girl, you're not having a lot of luck lately. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. How was the subathon, by the way? I knocked the hell out and my sleep schedule's all messed up currently. But I did get the badge. I checked on that and I did get the badge. So thank you for giving me the heads up on that. But I hope your subathon went well. Okay, that's the book we found. Simon Manus's Confession. How should I do this voice? Should I go Southern with Simon? A father is like a god to his son. Even I, Simon, was no different in my youth. But the one who created me was no normal human, and my abilities were extraordinary. You're a failure too. The ability to read minds. Being abandoned in front of God meant the world's destruction. From then on, my life existed to make a world without lies. A world where no one betrays you and there's only truth, even if it's forced. Now the finale is here. Once the door is open, it can't be closed. For humankind, I, Simon, gave up being human and decided to walk the path of immortality and the truth. My body will be broken and reformed as the God that was torn apart. I leave this record in my last moments as a human. Simon Pistris Manus. The Pistris is really throwing me off. Like, we could have come up with a better name. Let's see. I'm not sure what this means. Foghorn Simon, pretty much. Me and Expert without pink hair together. I'm happy for the both of you. I don't think I could pull off pink hair. Oh, he's got his cane and his picture. This must be his, this must be where he jorks. Okay. So we got the Stargazer. I'll rock it. Hey, more power to you. If you can make it work, make it work. Alright, I'm guessing this is final boss time. Put a pink bow on your PNG. Anovia, I think you missed the maid stream where I had it dressed up like a maid. Oh, gotta hype. Just. There's my choo-choo. What is that one? A gift for you. Okay. Simon's not looking too good. I saw it, but no bow. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, bows. Wait.
Behold, this is Ergo.
Is this what it game looks like for the final fight?
Magnificent? Distilled immortality and a key that opens a world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution.
I hoped he would look cool for the final boss fight.
Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Manus, who will transgress even God.
He looks like Mr. Hyde with extra arms and legs. Should take another half of the potion. Drinking only half didn't upgrade the legs and head size. Yeah. That's... Okay, our damage isn't bad. But I also wouldn't be shocked if there was a cutscene phase 2, because that's been pretty common. Oh, that's probably not great to be around. die though? Okay, he likes combos. Ah, the range on that is all booger. All right, definitely gonna have a phase change here. I don't think we'll get past whatever's coming up phase 2. We used probably too much resources for that.
This is evolution.
Cue the
Behold, as
music.
I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true god.
You got something right there. When you wake up next to your date in the morning after night clubbing, is he birthing himself right now? Why does that look like a penis head? For the head of the blue. Oh. This is turning into some Jujutsu Kaisen shit. Was gonna say, what kind? Have you seen that has 5 fingers coming from it? Yeah, not that part, just like the head of the little blue man coming out of his shoulder. It looks like uncircumcised. Okay. Oh, okay. You do that. Good for you. Love that for you. Figure out some of the timing on this stuff. Okay. Oh, you're doing that again, and okay. Why? What? Okay, sharpening is going to be rough here. He's doing everything. Yeah, the things where like the effect, I don't want to say comes out of nowhere, because there is like a kind of a visual build up to it. But where it creates like a danger spot and then like strikes it or whatever, that I'm having a little bit of trouble with, because I don't know when it's over, because just running around and avoiding it is the easy part. Knowing when I can stop doing that is a little harder. Okay. Also, I can upgrade, because I've kind of been sitting on a stockpile of stuff. And he is the last boss. So let's see how many levels we can get out of this. Okay. 3. All right, looks like 3 is the max. There. Use. Close. I could go more vitality. This strange the way he moves can definitely throw you off a little bit. Yeah, he's not a straightforward humanoid shape where I can watch his arm swing and it swings like a normal humanoid shape. And his, I don't know, his blue tumor, I don't know what we want to call that, is a little difficult to know what I'm looking at sometimes, but I don't think it's too bad. He is definitely tankier in that second phase, though. If I up my motivity, I get 4 more damage on my weapon. That's not great. Could do vigor to get some more stamina, or I could just go more health so I can last longer. I think I'll do that. I feel like I must have reached a cap on motivity or be near the cap, because every time I look at how much damage we're getting from it on level up, I'm not getting much back. So okay, so there's that. Now I got to look at equipment. This, I think he's using strike attacks, because he's not using a slashing weapon or a piercing weapon at all. So we'll get that ready. And shock resistance, disruption resistance. He did do some disruption stuff. Anything else I should be wary of? This is about acid, fire, and blitz. I don't think he hit us with any of that stuff. I don't think I need to worry about it. And that's maxed out. Okay. I think you're near the cap. Don't know the exact number, but it seems about right. Okay. So I'm getting diminishing returns if I go into that. Okay. I think I might need an opportunity to sharpen as well before second phase starts. Second phase is a bit more aggressive. Okay, too late. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting timing on those wide ass swings.
The next Revolution is coming. And will truth, not lies.
Extra slashing. That. Alright, we basically just ran through that phase this time. Let's see. Did he ever use that ability last time? What the fuck, dude? Okay, so if I don't parry those, he just kills me. Cool. Awesome. I'm assuming it's a parry because of the lightning Dami Mommy. I could deflect her lightning back to her, so I'd assume same rules apply here.
Show me everything you have, Upward of Geppetto.
Not too late. He's gonna knock me into that shit if I let him. One quick one, followed by this. There, let's not do that ability. I can run through the first phase now. That's the second phase. Don't know what to do if he just instantly just stacks the death debuff on me. Alright, maybe we can outrun it. Okay. Running it seems more effective than blocking it, that's for sure. Okay, that's... sucks ass. Okay. Don't you bitch. Okay. He can do that twice in a row. Good. Good. That's good for him. Okay. Okay. So he can do the shockwave multiple times. Gotcha. Cool. Cool. The inability to do any ranged attacks has often been punishing.
Show me everything you have, Upward of Geppetto.
Oh, we started with a poke this time. Okay, let's skip. And heal immediately. Him spamming that is going to wreck me. Don't know what all these particle effects are. Oh my gosh. Was that it? Oh yeah, I did get the achievement. Okay. I thought that would have been tougher. Frickin' frackin' GG's, thank you. I was half expecting a third phase. I thought there was going to be like a Soul of Cinder moment.
The Blue Fairy, Sophia, decides the winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet, my Sophia, keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty? Or
I can see that happening too. Yeah. I thought there was going to be a moment where he looks cool, like, you know, semi-ascended to godhood kind of thing.
gave up?
But he looked like a monster the whole time, so.
But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her?
I gave her peace. I liberated her from the Arch Abbey.
Yes, I suppose that was her wish. Sophia was always wise beyond her years. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. That's why I wanted her. I did. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But you watch out for what you do.
Oh, so we still might have more. We might have Geppetto's problems. Let's see. Roll to defeat the unhinged title. Looks like you fail on that, Imp. Looks like the unhinged title defeated you this day with its P organ. Turns out Simon wasn't a Southern Baptist preacher. So he wasn't like I voiced him? Darn. I was hoping I called it with the being an alchemist from the South. I will have that immortality. Yeah. Imp trying to smite the unhinged, failing spectacularly. That fits. Simon not being foghorns saddens me. Yeah, that could have been fun.
Your health is low.
Let's go. A little more health. But God, what was that? Like 5 or 6 attempts? One of them was like, instant death buildup. So maybe, I think it was like 6 or 7 then. I forget, but that went by like really quick. And I took that drink. Thank you for the reminder, expert. Now I'm trying to think. Yeah, that was some good runs. Well, it seems in this game and in like Souls-likes in general, they do kind of pay off to be aggressive. So because I do have like the 10 heals, I have been a little bit more aggressive in the late game of just like going up, charge attack, going up, charge attack, and then like Fable attack. Because once you get those like stuns going, it really helps out a lot in this game. Let's see. Oh, there's loot I didn't get. This isn't over. Okay, now it's over. All right. So he warned me about Geppetto. So I feel like there's more to do after Simon. Not sure what though. It doesn't give me a marker like, oh, go here, you idiot. So maybe just go back to the hotel and Geppetto will be there. I hope I don't have to go back to the prison, but maybe I do. So close to it. Okay. I'm guessing that means the like actual ending, as oh, maybe I should check the item out I got. What was it? The puppet arm or the hand of God was a... Oh, I thought it was an amulet. But apparently it's not. Okay. Fallen One's Ergo from Simon Manus. I know where you go, but I won't say unless you want the help for sure. Okay, gotcha. I'll do my own looking around, and then if I give up, I'll ask. I feel like we're missing 4 of these. Let's see. So I should check the vendor and see what he has. Oh, is the arm of God like a Legion arm? Switch arm. Arm of Steel, Puppet String, Fulminous, Flamberge, Deus Ex, Falcon, and Pandemonium. Huh, no, it's not. I thought I saw a pickup for an item that was like the Arm of God. Because that was, you know, Simon's name. Oh, I forgot the... When did I get this? Did I get that from the boss, or was that before the boss? None of you are it. Oh, it's in Recollections, Arm of God. Arm of God was attained after defeating Simus Manus. It is a mysterious relic that the alchemist treated as a sacred object. The alchemist believed that there was once a god who was ripped to shreds, trying to give immortal life to humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. However, the god who was deep in sleep never answered their prayers. In Recollections, I think, was the Arm of God is what he called his pee-pee.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is
I could see him doing it. He did seem to have that kind of
provenance.
confidence in himself. Request appraisal. No, I can't.
I always welcome friends.
Switch the stone. I want to see if anybody wants the arm for anything. Doesn't seem so far.
It is with unsurpassed sorrow I must announce Lady Antonia has passed away. When she entered immortality, she was
Casually
already
asking
quite
if they want his
frail.
PP. Shake my head.
The hotel was the only thing keeping her alive. Should we have given her the treatment after all? It is hard to bear, remembering how she closed her eyes in pain. I would live in abject regret for the rest of my life. It is far too great a pain for a puppet to endure. Thus I plan to erase my heart and become an ordinary puppet. This will be my last conversation with you as Polendina. Despite how it ended, I thank you, because I know you did your best. Welcome to Hotel.
Can I talk you out of that? No. Okay.
Welcome to Hotel.
So he's just gonna like wipe his memory. That's shitty though, dude. Like, I get the whole like don't want to remember her in pain or whatever, but you're
I want to give Alidoro's belongings
exchanging
to
that for
someone
not
who knows
remembering
their
her at
worth.
all.
It's what he would have wanted. If you can prove your worth.
Purchase. So with Simon Manus's Ergo, we get an Oonga Boonga Club. This looks straight like caveman weapon. Holy hell. Okay. What's this? Increase Fable Arts damage inflicted on a staggered enemy. That might be good for me though, because I am very like built into the Fable Arts right now. When God awakens, he will be like a bird who has just cracked open his shell. He will possess tremendous abilities that can change the world, yet be as innocent as a child among Simon Manus's sayings. Ergo release. It's motivity, so it would fit our build. A downward blow, consume a set amount of Ergo to deal big damage to enemies. And then endure, temporarily withstand an enemy attack. A mystical cudgel made from Ergo crystal tree. While battering enemies, it emits spores, increasing the Ergo acquisition rate. The stalker who desired wealth made contact with a devil that liked music to gain a cudgel. Along with this, he was gifted with the overflowing Ergo and the petrification disease. Okay, so you gain bonus Ergo while using this weapon. It feels like an odd choice to give you a weapon that increases your XP gain at the end of the game. Hmm. I don't know if... Because usually I use like my Fable arts to get someone staggered. I don't really use it when someone is staggered. Wonder if they did that for people considering New Game Plus, but definitely see what you mean. Yeah, it's odd to give people something to help you grind better for XP at the end of the game. Although kind of Elden Ring did it with that one sword, the Holy Relic sword. But I don't know if that was like by design or if it just like, oh, oopsies, we gave people a grinding weapon. I'll get the Unga Bunga Club.
I want to give Alidoro's belongings to someone who knows their worth. It's what he would have wanted.
I don't know how to prove my worth to this guy. Yeah, that part I'm unsure. Yeah, because it's kind of like the nature of the FromSoft stuff. You never know if it's like, oops, we did a thing, or if it's a, or if it's like, no, it was by design. So you can min-max after challenging yourself by not over-leveling. Okay. Interesting. Hey there. Hello, X. It's good to see you. How you doing today?
Is dead. It thought she was sick, but her personality was so formidable. The hotel feels empty without her. I would have done everything I could to help with weapons. Damn it. I'm so tired of people I know dying. So you'd better not die. If you can't stay alive, I'm gonna beat you up.
Okay.
You're here. That's a...
Upgrade weapons. Unga Bunga Go Burr. Oh, got an achievement for strengthening a special weapon to max level. Okay. Oh. That's quite a bit better on the damage. Maybe handling wise it sucks. Let's see. Okay, the running attack is not bad. Oh my god, you baseball swing. Oh, that's a long charge up. Alright. Okay, if you don't do a full charge, you don't baseballs. And that does a big damage shockwave. Okay. I don't know if I'll like this because it feels a bit sluggish, but I can at least like try it out. Okay, so let's go upstairs. Oh, what about you?
It feels like a portion of my memory has been cut away from me. It hurts so much. It's not like a real wound, but still.
Let's check Papa's office. Papa's not here. I think I have one more thing to do with my P organ. Yeah, I got one more quartz. I guess this one. Let's see. How are we doing today, X? And special resistance. Attribute resistance. Lowers damage received during charge attacks when using Fable Arts. Lower damage when dodging. Enhance guard regain recovery. Sure. Okay. Doing my casual Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy 14 grind. Maybe we finally use this. No, we do not finally use this. Okay. So now we got to hunt for Geppetto. I'm going to check that cell I left him in. So which one then? Is it Destiny 2 that's been the priority or Final Fantasy 14? Teleport to... Is it this one? Actually, maybe I just go here and backtrack because it was like the last thing I did before fighting Simon. What am I up to? Pretty much D2 if I want, to pew pew rare, F14 if I want to relax. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds fair. Because I feel like if you did the pew pew all the time, you could easily burn out on that. Let's see. X, I finally had like Twitch be like, oh, this person streams, and you know, it was you suggesting. It's like, oh right, X did mention he streams sometimes, but he can't right now because the living stuff's in the living room. And so so it reminded me to follow you back finally. Wow, this is slow, and it's hitting the balls. Yeah, very slow, but it hits hard. I don't know if that's good, but... Where is Papa's cell? I thought I was closer than this. I may have been misremembering because my brain is all fogged up. D12, 3. Nah. I know most barbarians would complain or groan at the very least if they saw that on their damage roll. X doing the daily. Oof, 7. It's not terrible, but... And, oh damn. That's 8,000 from X for the Rage Bait game. Man. 7 has been following me? Wait. Oh, the number 7. That's right. You did mention that. Okay, Papa is not here. Okay, what are the likely places to find Papa?
I never even introduced myself. I'm Claudia. If only we had been friends from the start. But I suppose it wasn't possible. We were both protecting something, and those things weren't compatible.
Let's see.
We didn't fit together. Hurry.
I keep forgetting
Please.
quick mods pin message
Go to
for
your family.
everyone to use points. Quick mods. Oh, quick mods. Yeah, one of the mods pinned that for points. Yeah. Let's see. Can I do that from this? Actually, yeah, I think I can do that from this. Rage. Make game. Shouldn't have talked about Final Fantasy VII that much. Is that what you think it is? Do you think you're cursed by Final Fantasy VII to roll sevens? There we go. Now it's pinned.
Go on. Go see your father. Go on.
Ah, damn. Now my idea of like romancing Red Fox doesn't seem so far-fetched. She seems chill as fuck. Okay. So where might Papa be? The game understood how much you loved the remake. So like the hotel feels like the most likely. I felt like I checked everything, but I could be wrong. Benini's workshop feels unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely. The cathedral and the archbishop altar and all that seems very unlikely. Same with the Malum district, very unlikely. Rosa Isabella Street and the Estella Opera House seem possible. Because like the King of Puppets was there. And the King of Puppets was like, Geppetto is the master over us. And that recording we got from Venini. Lorenzi Arcade exhibition and the Saintess of Mercy statue seem kind of unlikely. Baron Swamp, extremely unlikely. That'd be a surprise if he was there. Central Station, Central Lobby, abandoned apartment, collapsed street, Central Station, the relic entrance, combat field. Where could Geppetto be? I guess I'll go back to the hotel and do a more thorough search. Because I could go to the like gold coin fruit tree. It's possible he's there. This is an elevator that goes to the late game stuff. Okay, we'll grab those.
Stalker, please. If you pick some gold coin.
Why can't he just go over and grab it? Here we go. Okay, and down there is the Malum district, which I thought was very unlikely to find Geppetto. That's where the Black Rabbit gang was the first time. Never checked out back here. No Geppetto. Could check the front of the hotel by going out the door. Well, it looks like I'm going to be running around a lot to try and find him. Let's see. These guys were no help in finding him. I'm gonna interact with this statue back here and see if, like, oh, you suddenly notice a button. Great fortune to all villagers, rest for travelers, present to all friends. Okay. That's not it. I also think I will do like a off-stream playthrough of this at some point. After I figure out, after I like allow myself to look up stuff, because I still don't know like the math for a lot of the stuff I've been doing. Like I have the amulet that gives me a damage boost after perfect guards, but I have no idea what the number on that is. It could be 5% for all I know, and it was like one of the worst decisions. Hotel Craw insurance time unknown. Oh, right. With Manus not doing his bullshit anymore, all the stuff is gone. This no longer looks like the end of days out here. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'll probably do a playthrough after I allow myself to go look stuff up and see what the numbers on stuff is, and then do like a different build. And then do that maybe before I start the DLC or something like that. This is the elevator that went up to that one boss. It'd be kind of fitting if he was like on the train where we first woke up. So maybe we can backtrack to that, and that's where he'll be. I wonder if I'll ever get used to the idea that some people punish you for getting the stance break. Okay, where are we at? You fell for my trap, though. That is really what it feels like, especially with, what's the boss's name? It's like Laxius or whatever. The Dami Mommy lady. The first phase one wasn't so bad, but the second phase one cooked the living crap out of me. And it was a good run, too. But then I stance broke her, and she just melted me. Because I didn't know I had to, like, stand back and watch her go nuclear. This is locked. Still a fun fight, though. Did I hit a dead end without being locked? Okay. Maybe I'll just fast travel. Teleport to the station platform. Yeah. Too far back? I feel like this is too far back. Okay. Good thing they gave you a means to get an XP boost from all this back and forth you're doing on these trash mobs. Yeah, that's true. Although at this point, I'm not sure what to spend it on. Because I don't feel like I need a stat to be boosted at this point. I think mostly I just would need it to like buy stuff. And then like upgrade weapons and then get a feel for them and try them out. Let's see. Collapse Street, maybe? Yeah, the street's no longer... Yeah, it's really just upping diff weapon since you don't have to keep trying to reset stuff. Yeah, that's... I didn't have to do a lot of respecking or anything either. It was just like that initial time. And then that was it. Alright, you dead. Can't see Geppetto being in here. And the strange part is I don't think I did too much in... Like, I never played much for the purpose of leveling up. I never really went back to, like, kill mobs over and over again for the purpose of gaining, like, XP. I only really re-killed mobs. And then... because I was like going back to turn in like a quest or something where it's like, oh yeah, go find me the wine. And then I find the wine finally and go back to that area and kill a couple dudes to return the wine. That kind of stuff. You're like, well, learn my lesson never again. Yep. It's tough leveling 2 stats when you don't know the exact math of like how the game's gonna work. Let's see. It's kind of like if somebody played Elden Ring for the first time or Dark Souls or any of those. It might just be easiest to like just be a 1-stat character, like, oh yeah, just worry about your health, your stamina, and then choose between strength, int, dex, and faith. And if you do one of those, make sure you get a little FP in there too. But don't go like half dex, half faith. Let's see. So Arch Abbey entrance, maybe. Ascension Bridge. Where might Geppetto be? Let's see. City Hall courtyard, maybe? Because we first met Geppetto on the bridge where it said like traitor or kill Geppetto or something like that. I know the sign was not in favor of Geppetto. So maybe they would do like a it's come full circle thing. And you meet him on the bridge again. guy's over there. Yeah, this is the place. Although it looks like my theory is not going to hold up. I don't see a Geppetto anywhere. Stagecoach is here, but no Geppetto. Okay, Geppetto. Where could you have gone? I don't think his dialogue held any clues. He asked if I trusted him. And he was like, oh, well, guess I wasn't a good dad, but I will make us a family one day. Yada, yada. Stuck in the window. All right, maybe where the King of Puppets was. Because the King of Puppets recording did kind of tattle on Geppetto. So maybe he went back there for some reason. Teleport to Opera House stage. Okay. I'm also going to switch my weapon. The hammer is, or the Oonga Boonga Club has not won me over. It does kind of remind me of the Sacred Relic sword from Elden Ring, where the sword itself is pretty mid, and same thing for that weapon. It's mid. But the active ability is the selling point. And it's the same thing for the Oonga Boonga Club. The club is pretty blah. It's just the activated ability that makes it work. Well, learn my lesson. Never again. Yeah, under the right conditions, the special ability is so broken. Yeah, because if you are... Because it did way more damage than, like, a charged attack. Like, a fully charged attack from it did not deal as much damage as the activated ability. And it's like an AoE. So, that's fairly busted. To just run into a group of enemies and just hit them with an attack that's stronger than any other attack you have is kind of You could really wreak some havoc with that. Maybe I should talk to that guy, and he'll have a hint about Geppetto. Oh, that didn't activate the backstab. Watch his himpy. Just not there here, kid. Yep, pretty much. It might be that. Although this is weird because after
nice loot, yeah.
Simon, it's not like we got credits.
Anything, just say the word.
So it feels like we're hiding a boss, not a hidden boss, but like the final boss we're just hiding. Reason
I used
for
to be a
coming
fashion
here.
but something I survived. Did I go sightseeing? It's the heart of craft. I read memories, but probably does still.
Yeah, he's got nothing for me. I could go to where the white lady was. I don't see Geppetto just being where a... Oh wait, did I never get that? Okay, well I have some warmth now. Mi scusi. Mi scusi. Yeah, no Geppetto. How do you get that? Ah, I never got this my first. Watch it be another. Okay. Yeah. An item I never really used. Okay. I gotta look at my options again. I could look. At some of the in-game stuff. I could look at the relic area. All right, I'm going to switch my tactics and just do like quick checks near the stargazers. And if I don't see anything promising, I'll go to the next stargazer. Okay. Okay, no obvious Geppetto. So we'll check the next one. What's going on? Okay. Travel. Okay, again, no obvious Geppetto. What you looking for? Geppetto. I defeated Simon. I think it was like the 6th try or something, 6th or 7th. And it was intimated that I should find Geppetto. So I'm looking for Geppetto. Black Seaside. Sure. We'll check that. I'm getting close to the point where I'm going to look it up. I'm just going to check near Stargazers, and if I don't obviously see Geppetto somewhere, I'll look it up. That's not Geppetto. No Geppetto over there either. Apparently I missed this. Also, welcome back, Forrest. Okay. So we'll try the Arch Abbey entrance for another Geppetto check. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. I'll check outside here for Papa. No Geppetto. Neither of you are Geppetto. So we'll try the next one. Outer wall. This feels unlikely. This is where I fought Dummy Mommy, maybe? No, I think it's another bridge because there's dudes on that. All right, we'll check the next one. Broken Rift. Oh, maybe it's where I killed Sophia? That'd make a certain amount of sense. Because maybe I get there and he's like doing something weird. I'm going to try that, test that theory. Abbey Prayer Room, Ascension Bridge. Okay, Ascension Bridge is where we fought Dummy Mommy. And then maybe this is where Sophia was? Backtrack from here. I'm not sure where I'm going. Yeah. Okay, this must be... Yeah, there's where Dummy Mommy fight was. Okay. This is the Sophia area. Don't want to spoil, but it might be good to look up. Okay. Yeah, it's not... This was the best idea I had in a bit. Okay. And we are almost at the 3-hour mark, so I think I will look it up. damn you, Geppetto, and you're not hanging out at like pivotal locations in the game. Lies of E. Find Geppetto. I mean, you haven't checked everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just running out of like... after you beat the preacher man, did you search anywhere before leaving with his pee-pee? Oh. I thought I checked everything up there, but maybe I did miss something. I don't. I could also could have been kind of dismissive about it because it was just like, you know, oh, round arena. Probably nothing here. But I did check his jorking station and there was nothing there. Yeah. See, his jork station is untouched. Then I went down there. There's nothing here. Oh. Oh, that's not fair, game. He was like dying here. I couldn't have used this before. So you have to leave the area and then come back? Okay.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know. But I do know one thing. You're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for the failed perception check. I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear. Let's see. We are... There's Papa.
That's...
Yep, that's Papa. The man who taught me to fiddle with my pea organ.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need.
What you talking about?
I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo in the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy.
I want to be a real boy.
Give me your heart, son. I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on
I hate how he says it.
my heart.
A good boy.
Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always
Yes,
looks after
Daddy.
his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished. Like you.
Don't call me naughty. Not after you taught me to play with the P organ.
I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse...
Daddy, chill.
then I'll have to retrieve it myself.
Very appropriately timed for us, thank you. The gloves are off. Yes, hello, Ryan. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Oh. That's a creepy looking one.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay, he hits pretty hard.
I never bound you to a grand covenant like the other puppets because of all those memories within you.
We good, but still sick. Good. How are you? I'm pretty tired, but fortunately, that doesn't seem to be preventing me from
Your freedom is not for you.
like getting through the game. Didn't get back far enough.
To the lash, but there's no other way.
Get one of those in.
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself.
Ah, I really timed that poorly. Oh, you heal, like me.
After I lost you, my life regret.
Ow.
If only I had spent.
The timer ran out on the explosives.
If only I had read you your favorite book. Son.
All right, my weapon's in not good shape. And we're probably reaching phase 2. Sorry to hear. Hope you get well soon. Yeah, I hope you get better soon, Ryan. It sucks being sick in the summer, especially. Phase 2 is me chopping off half his head.
You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I could not time that right. Ah, bad time to do that again. Oh, that explodes. Cool. How do I shoot? Okay. I might need to equip some instant repair stuff because he's not going to give me time. I'm suspicious about a phase 3 though. Because it's a little strange that phase 2 is me chopping off like the top half of his head. That doesn't feel very final. I'm also wondering, since he's a puppet, if it would be better to switch back to this thing. Let's see. Oh, I need to switch my defenses up too. I think he's mostly using slash now. So let's switch to that. And he didn't throw any statuses at me. I didn't see any like fire buildup or acid buildup or electric buildup. Maybe I'll do the fire one because I think maybe the red stuff is fire. Okay, let's give this a shot and see how it goes. Usable items. Let's get the repair stuff. Ah, and welcome back from the break. Super hot fire. Yeah, I think it might be fire. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. Where's the repair stuff? Here we go. Because he's not going to give me much opportunity to use the grinder. Okay. I think that's everything. Let's go.
You can become a real human. Come to me, son.
Bad timing.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not but Carlo.
There's the break. To use the grinder. No, I mean, he's very quick. Okay, that was, I think, the right call to switch to the electric blitz item.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
That's a grab. Yep. I am stuck. Could you knock it the fuck off, please? I cannot block any of this shit. Wow. Okay. What? Oh.
Were you going to destroy Carlos' heart?
We did cut the strings off of the puppet. That matters because I think Geppetto wasn't controlling him for the next phase. Probably shouldn't have worn a mask for this.
I'm sorry.
Oh. A Sophia puppet?
It's so good to see you.
Rise of P, reach the ending. And we got the credits. GG, you smoked that final boss insanely fast. Yeah, I think like I kind of touched on this earlier, but on a lot of the bosses towards like the beginning and the middle, I would play probably too defensively, because I would try to get like enough perfect parries to get like the stance break and then just like tap them lightly when I could. And this, towards the end, I started, especially after like the lightning lady, actually, was it before the lightning lady? It might have been Victor. I think Victor might have been the one to teach me, no, the Puppet King did as well. The Puppet King and Victor were big on teaching me like, defense is nice, getting those perfect parries is nice, but you need to like press them. And I think that helped a lot with making Simon and the final puppet easier than they would have been because if I kept playing like I did towards the beginning of the game, I think I would have still be doing the whole like, oh, I got a perfect parry, all the moves, and get the stance break. GG, thank you, Ryan. Hey, look, credits. I know I did it. I got to the credits. I also think I might have been over leveled, but I didn't go out of my way to like grind. All I did was kill some extra dudes and get some extra loot when I was completing the side stuff. The second phase, when you were playing a bit passive, he 100 to 20%. Yeah, with the double slash combo and Pokecam scene. Yeah, losing that much health that fast is pretty rough, and I wasn't getting the parries on that at all. But I think I did make the right call of switching to like the slash resistance on the defensive end and switching to an electric one, or the electric weapon instead of the fire weapon. I don't know how loud that is on stream. I'm gonna check my audio levels. It's loud in my ear. Okay, I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit. Not just the first one the game gave me. Look at you managing your loadout. Not just the first one game gave me. Yeah, I like that I actually got the chance to max out a couple of weapons, because that's something that's always bugged me on like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. You're usually better just grabbing the one weapon and just sticking with it all the way, because there's the limited stones, and it's really easy to miss bell bearings in Elden Ring if it's your first time doing it and you're going blind. But having like an electric weapon, a fire weapon, and I considered upgrading an acid weapon on top of that would have been, but I thought towards the end, we're not going to run into somebody who's weak against acid because we're against the alchemist. Although maybe the electric Dami Mommy would have been good for that. Love how you can mix and match the weapons for the combo and weapon style. Yeah, I really love the versatility of it. That's been like a huge bonus for me, is being able to like swap out the handles, which swaps out like the move set and the stats you're using. And then you can also use the special, I forgot what the items are called, like the levers or wheels or something like that, to switch their scaling stats. the customization was really nice to just, okay, here's my stat I'm going with. How many options does that leave me with? And it's just like, well, you could use any blade in the game. You just got to care about your handle and your like crank, I think it was. And I didn't even use the boss weapons until like the very end there. So there's probably a couple boss weapons I could have made use of that would have changed up my playstyle even further. Let's see. Let's see. I also liked how there was a story told instead of me having to like read the descriptions on stuff to figure it out. I think I do like the fact that I can bribe Black Cat and Red Fox to not just skip those fights. But at the same time, I wish it wasn't using the gold coin fruit because it felt like such a throwaway resource to me. Like all I have to do is go to that tree and pick the gold coin fruit. And that's it. I wish it was kind of like key items I had to find, or maybe something that drops from like an optional boss fight that I could give them to skip those fights. I think I would have been happier with that than just being like, we don't want to be bad guys, but you see, we need ergo. It's like, okay, I have some, take it. That's kind of what it felt like. Like I was just emptying my pocket with what I happen to have on me. You mean you don't like seeing a million try finger ball messages as your lore? No, I don't miss that. But yeah, it also just felt like if I were to compare this and like the Dark Souls Elden Ring stuff to like tabletop of like D&D and Pathfinder and all that other stuff, the FromSoft stuff, I feel like the DM is kind of like power tripping a little bit if those were tabletop games. And is just being like, ha ha ha, you will suffer in my game. And then this one is more of like, I'm going to troll you a little bit. But really, I just want to like challenge you so you feel like you've accomplished something. And that's kind of, I think that makes it easier for me to play this casually instead of like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Dark Souls and Elden Ring feels like, yeah, I would play. Like, no matter how experienced I get at those games, there's always going to be like, moments where you go and grab loot and somebody pushes you off a ledge and you lose a bunch of souls. And then you go try and go get them back and like a giant crab just like grabs you and beats you into the ground and you lose them all. This feels way less likely for that to happen, which is better for my patience. I still like them both, but I really appreciate being able to get a narrative and not being trolled quite as much. Let's see. So I would say after doing this, I do want to do the DLC at some point. It's not going to be right away. At least you don't have to run to the ends of the maps to find non-existent loot. Yeah, that also got on my nerves with Elden Ring. I think part of it is a me problem because of the years of Skyrim and like Witcher 3 and a bunch of games doing the big open world stuff.
I have a final report
on
the Crot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus.
Oh, this guy.
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. And when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Dorothy? Oh, is this actually like a tease for the next game? Or wait, the next game wasn't sorry, I'll read first and then I'll collect my thoughts. I liked how the game allowed you to utilize the parry backstab system, but also rewarded you to play aggressive as well. Really had to learn when to do both as well. Yeah, I did like that too, because it does reward you to play somewhat aggressive for some bosses in Elden Ring, but a lot of them don't. You can't really do that until you reach that that familiarity where it's just, where you're just like, okay, I gotta roll left for this, I gotta roll right for this, I gotta roll back for this, then roll forward, and I'll be at his back, and then I can charge, and then I can hit him, and then like where you have the boss down so well that you just kind of know when to roll or block or, you know, parry or whatever. It's a way easier to play aggressive when you're like memorizing bosses instead of running up against them the first time. Yeah, tease. Well, wasn't the next one Alice in Wonderland? Dorothy is Wizard of Oz. So is that a tease for the next game, or is that a DLC tease, I wonder? Because she clicked her heels too. Ruby slippers. I thought the next game was Wizard of Oz. Did I get that wrong then? I thought it was Alice in Wonderland. Find out on the next episode how as Asterion turns. Oh man. Let's see. But yeah, I do want to do the DLC, but I also want to do my like post-game research and figure out the things I didn't learn on the first time playthrough. Like what percentage of damage was that trinket giving me? What kind of how does scaling with advanced work with weapons? Because whenever I did that on an advanced scaling weapon, I did not see a number go up. I just kind of trusted that the game rewarded me in some way. So I might want to check that out and see if like an advanced build would be fun, maybe. Then when I do tackle the DLC, I'll probably do like an offline playthrough and then tackle the DLC with the new character. Because this was fun. I would like to go through it again. And if I did level up too much, then I might do my offline playthrough and just like keep a guide of like what my level should be for each boss or something like that, just to see. Because I'm guessing the DLC is going to be similar to the FromSoft stuff where they don't hold your hand or give you a break. They're just like, okay, gloves are off. We're going to beat the crap out of you and you're going to thank us for it. You can't try to do other builds that really focus on different things than you did here. Okay. I did like doing the Fable build, like having the 5 slots and generating Fable from the healing and from the perfect guards and all the other stuff. That was big on changing my playstyle to being more aggressive than just sitting back and trying to learn all the parries. So I'm not sure what I would do for a next build, but I'll leave that up to the research. But yeah, that was tons of fun. Let's see. It's 5:30, which I was going to lies a pee-pee. Yes, with our pee organ. I guess I didn't touch on the like story-wise stuff. I liked the fact that Geppetto was a bad guy, but he wasn't like, I'm gonna be like, he didn't do the Manus thing, or the Simon thing, where he wanted to become an evil god. He wanted his boy back. I think that in terms of storylines that deal with grief, Expedition 33 did way better, because we had to like keep it secret for Geppetto grieving his real son. So I kind of wish more of that came through as we played, but I understand they didn't want to tip their hand too much that, you know, Dad was going to be a foe at the end, not evil for the sake of evil. Yeah. And I did like the turn of you fighting the nameless puppet and then him throwing himself on the blade when he saw that the puppet was going for our heart, because it's a good reminder of like, hey, he's not out to be the bad guy. He just wants his son back, and he's going to do whatever he can to do that. But if he can't, you're the having you alive and his son dead is better than having both dead. I guess if you reflect back on it and all the voice lines and voices coming through in the fights, you can piece it all together. Yeah, he's a bad guy, but he's not bad guy. Yeah. That's a good way to put it too. Like, his motivation is selfish, but it's understandable. I hate bad guys that are just like, I'm going to turn everybody into undead and control them all. And it's like, all right, then what? Well, I'll be in control and no one can tell me what to do. It's like, okay, then what? Like, what's your plan here? You're just going to be alone within like an army of undead. And you're not going to feel any joy, I bet. On next playthrough, you'll be like, oh, I see. Yeah, that's another reason I want to do a second playthrough. Also look up like the effects of some of the choices that I made. Would be really cool to see if lying, like where lying makes more sense to me after looking stuff up and when telling the truth makes more sense. And also what's the effect of like killing Sophia and putting her out of her misery, and what's the effect of not doing it? I want to check on that too, especially. It's like, wait, like Nier games when you have multiple types of endings. Yeah, Nier I have not done. I might have to like put that on the list of stuff to try out too. But I have other stuff I need to get to as well. Let's see. Next week, got to start the DLC on Cyberpunk. I'll have to figure out what's going to replace this in the meantime too. Good, default, bad, and true ending for the Nier games. Okay. Damn, 4. And if I'm right, it's kind of an expectation for you to beat it multiple times. It's not like Mass Effect or Dragon Age or whatever, where you like get towards the end and you make a decision and then suddenly you get that ending based on that decision and a couple other decisions. It's like you're supposed to defeat it and then go straight into the next one, if I remember correctly. I think that's right. Like, yeah, play through all instead of just save scum 5 endings. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so if I do try that out, that'd be an interesting way to play through, expecting the 5 playthroughs. Let's see. So on Discord, I think I'll have to check on the Discord what got the next like high amount of votes on our last poll to see what's going to replace this. I don't know if I'll do another round of voting or not. I might just I'll think on that. Rage bait will replace this. Actually, where is that at? I know we've got a good amount of progress. Viewer I'm having trouble even finding it. Okay, here we go. It's 70%. So I would say it would probably be finished by Wednesday next week if everybody keeps throwing their points at it and everybody remembers to throw their points at it. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So maybe I could start it on Friday if that actually happens. If it goes a bit slow next week, then I can do it on like Monday, the week after next week. So yeah, I still might need to come up with a game to replace this before we start the Rage Bait game. But yeah, next week I think I'll start with Cyberpunk, and then I can see how baby steps funding is coming, and then if we hit like Wednesday or Thursday and it's not totally funded yet, then I'll pick a different game and I'll just fit in baby steps like 1 day a week or something like that. Okay. I think that's everything though. So I think I'll end even though it's a little early. Let's see. I'm going to put up the Discord in case anybody is lurking that's not in there and wants to hop in there, because I don't know if I'll do a vote for the next game, but if you know, people want to hop in and do a vote or get in on the vote, then you'll have to, you know, jump in the Discord for that. And then this is going to be the raid message. There we go. And I will have to find somebody to raid. Bye-bye. Yes, Ryan, I hope you feel better soon. I hope you have a good weekend. Same with everybody else. Big thank you to Alio for the gifted earlier. I super appreciate that. Thank you to Forrest for hanging out and, you know, catching the end. I know, I'm sorry you missed Dami Mommy. I know that was one of the ones you were really looking forward to. Thank you, Impans. Thank you, Ryan, for being here at the end. And also thank you for everybody else who hung out and lurked and stopped by. I appreciate everybody. But I hope everybody has a good weekend and you guys take care of yourselves. I got to figure out who to raid, but that's my problem. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.